Alright, here I am again. Getting really starting to look like a plane now. I've got the rest of these that I was telling you I was going to put in. I've got those. Now I would do a full length video if I thought somebody really cared. So instead I'm just doing bits and pieces. I could actually make one on, you could watch me build the whole thing piece by piece and know my mindset on this. As you can see now, I have this. This right here is going to come up and meet this. It's kind of the way the design of a plane that I've been looking at, that I'm trying to duplicate. Well, it's going to be pretty close. Anyways, this is going to come up, it's going to slightly come up, it's going to come up here where this meets off. These are round. I've taken, smashed that a little bit. So what's going to happen in the end is, after I get all the brown wood that I've got right here and right here, so I get all this laid on there, and I'll buy that off a place on the internet that I found that you can buy this wood. These actually come off wooden Venetian blinds and things like that, but you can actually buy the wood. It's kind of pricey, but not too bad. You could actually do this popsicle sticks if you want. I really don't have a whole lot of tools. I mean, I've got these cutters that I got at Lowe's, and they cut really well. Got my razor blade knife, cuts things well. Clothespins, clamps, anything that you can get, tape, anything to keep these things together until they bite. Once they bite with this wood glue that I have, and it's stainable, although it lies. I'm not really sure about that. Don't listen to stain. Stain before project, you don't have no problems. Stain after, it's going to look kind of jacked up if it ain't right. So anyways, this stuff dries really fast. And basically most of this is popsicle sticks except for the wood that I got from Jim, my favorite dad-in-law, or stepdad. And he gave me a lot of this wood, and I don't have really enough to finish it with what he gave me, so I'm going to have to buy some, but I've got other wood that I may do the wings with. And they still work out pretty good. So anyways, I've got the tail on now, and I've planned this, and nothing was measured, nothing like that. It was just a looking, you got to see whatever you're building in your mind, and always know that. But this plane is going to be really nice. It's going to be a nice wall piece for us. It's going to be hanging from the ceiling, and it was really easy to make and really cheap. You could get a great big old box of these popsicle sticks for under $5. You can get the fat popsicle sticks which I got here, about the same or less, and you just got to use your imagination. And anyway, so far so good. And as you can see the plane coming around, now I'm going to cutting this out right here. As you can see here, I'm cutting this out because I'm going to put a window here, but I have to figure out, probably use a 2-liter pop bottle, melt the edges, paint them black so it looks like a rail, and then I'm going to put the pop bottle here. Then I'm going to step down here and do the seats and try to build all the cockpit setup, and then these will be all done last, because I got a seat here on this plane, I got a seat right here on this plane. And then of course the propellers, which I can bend with wood, get them wet, bend them. But I want them to spin. I want it to keep it, you know, as realistic as I could possibly get. Then once I get the wings on top, get this thing skinned over, because I've got some more of this wood here. And this is the wood I'm going to have to buy. And after I start putting all this stuff together, make sure that it's good and tight, it's going to feather off to the back and go all the way across like this. And some of these, as you can see here, if you try to butt it, they're not going to work. Wood's not meant to bend like this. It'll bend like this. It won't bend like that. So what I'll have to do is put like this, and there's that little bitty gap that you see right there. It's very difficult to put in there. I've got a boat that I'll show you, a little bit later on in a different video. But you have to cut that wood piece in to fit, because wood's not really made to bend like that. It'll bend sideways, but it won't bend like that. So anyways, as this goes on, and the more and more that you see, I think you might decide that maybe you want to build one. So anyways, that's all I got for right now. Until next time. Plane.